Man to know. Now, given the vibrancy and the buzz of Chinatown today, it's easy to forget that London's earliest Chinese immigrants started off on the other side of the city at Limehouse in the east. Today, as they celebrate Chinese New Year, 2 new projects aim to trace the history of those early arrivals in the city. More from Penny Root.
The history of London's first Chinatown is almost forgotten. The Chinese Cultural Association currently displaying these photos in city halls, anxious to find others which might shed light on those early settlers, mainly sailors abandoned by employers on the dockside.
Most of them are abandoned, and some of them are thrown away, as it were. They don't want to go back.
And despite Chinatown's current place in the heart of London, very little is recorded of its people's history here. The intolerable hardship of war was the driving force for many of the migrants in the 1940s.
英國佬霸佔我哋香港啊，100幾年我都冇嗰種仇恨，係呢種我睇到嘅咗，自己又深受其害啊！佢打借翻生係嘛？日本仔嗰啲殘忍法，真係。
These stories are recalled on a DVD which will be distributed to schools and libraries after Easter. Young Chinese Britons volunteered to interview their elders to learn about their heritage.
Many of them came here by themselves and they had no relatives and they just had to start from scratch again, and they didn't have any English either, so that must have been really difficult.
How can I support 4 children with the money I earn? I was earning only 10 guineas at that time, and the rent was 8 guineas. Impossible.
And the young interviewers learned of customs now abandoned by most of modern China, but familiar to their grandparents.
On the one hand, they all know they are Chinese and they are proud of being Chinese, and that cannot be denied. But on the other hand, they also enjoy meeting new friends here and having new life here.
So, as Chinese Londoners look forward to their new year of the rooster, they're also casting a gaze backwards. Penny Root, BBC London News.